Let's begin with a question most people never ask themselves. What if every time your boss gave you a raise, you pretended you never got it? Not in a rebellious way, in a strategic one. What if, instead of inflating your lifestyle, you silently transferred that extra money into an investment account for 20 years? No exceptions. Today, we're going to run the numbers on that exact scenario, and the result might just change how you see your next salary increase. Let's start with a simple but powerful assumption. You begin your career at age 25, earning a base salary of $50,000 per year. You receive a 3% raise every year. That's standard for a solid, non-volatile career. Now, most people take that 3% and slowly upgrade their car, their apartment, their restaurant choices. But in our experiment, you do the opposite. You invest the entire raise amount every single year into a diversified portfolio that averages 7% annual returns. Let's walk through year one. Your first raise is small, just $1,500. You invest that $1,500 by the end of the year. It grows at 7%. Not life-changing, yet. Year two, your salary rises again. Your raise amount is now slightly larger because your base salary has grown. You invest that too. Year three, same thing. By year five, something interesting happens. Your annual raise is now worth over $2,000, and your earlier investments have started compounding. The total amount you've invested so far is around $10,000. But because of compounding, your portfolio is closer to $12,000. Still not retirement money. But you're building a machine. By year 10, your salary has grown to roughly $67,000. Your annual raise that year is about $2,000. And here's where the math gets exciting. Your total invested raises over 10 years add up to roughly $23,000. But your portfolio value? It's crossed $40,000. That's the difference between saving and investing. Saving is delayed spending. Investing is hiring money to work for you. Now let's fast forward to year 15. Your base salary is now $78,000. Your raise that year is over $2,200. But here's the key. Your portfolio from previous raises has been compounding silently in the background. Total raises invested so far, approximately $41,000. Portfolio value? Over $95,000. You haven't worked a single extra hour. You haven't taken a second job. You simply redirected money you never saw in your checking account. Now let's talk about year 20. This is where the math becomes almost unbelievable. Your starting salary 20 years ago was $50,000. With 3% annual raises, your salary in year 20 is about $90,000. Your raise that final year is roughly $2,600. But that's not the story. The story is the cumulative effect. Total amount you invested from all raises over 20 years? Just over $68,000. That's less than a luxury car. But your portfolio value after 20 years of 7% compounding? $198,000. Let me say that again. You invested $68,000 over 2 decades, and it grew to nearly $200,000. Without changing your base lifestyle, without skipping vacations, without extreme frugality, you simply refused to let lifestyle inflation steal your raises. But here's where we go deeper. What if your career is more aggressive? What if you average 5% raises instead of 3? At 5% annual raises, your starting $50,000 becomes over $132,000 by year 20. Your total raises invested would be roughly $175,000. And after 20 years of 7% returns, your portfolio would be worth over $530,000, $500,000, from raises alone. And remember, you still have your base salary. You still contributed nothing from your original paycheck. This is the silent wealth formula. Now let's address the psychology. Most people don't do this because a raise feels like permission to spend. You tell yourself, I deserve this, and you do. But here's the professional truth. You also deserve future freedom. A raise is not just an income increase. It's a chance to increase your savings rate without feeling a pinch, because you never had that money before. So you're not losing anything. You're just choosing a different future. Let's compare 2 people. Person A takes every raise and spends it. Person B invests every raise. After 20 years, Person A has a nicer car, newer clothes, and slightly better dinners. But they also have roughly zero additional wealth from their raises. Person B has nearly $200,000 in conservative scenarios, over $500,000 in optimistic ones. And here's the hidden advantage. Person B's habits have changed. They've trained themselves to live below their means. That discipline compounds just like money does. Now let's take this to an advanced level. What if you don't just invest the raise, but you also invest half of every future raise after that? That's a hybrid model. You get to enjoy some lifestyle growth while still building serious wealth. Or what if you invest every raise for only 10 years, then stop? Even that would leave you with over $40,000 by year 10, which would grow to nearly $80,000 by year 20 without any additional contributions. But the full 20-year commitment is where the magic happens, because the last 5 years of compounding are more powerful than the first 15. That's not opinion. That's math. Your money grows slowly at first, then explosively. Most people quit before the explosion. Now let's talk about taxes. We've assumed a taxable brokerage account so far. But if you invest your raises into a Roth IRA or a 401k, the numbers get even better. Tax-free growth on raises you never needed for daily life. That's a legal loophole anyone can use. And here's something most finance videos won't tell you. This strategy works even if your raises are irregular. Some years you get 2%, some years 4%. You simply invest whatever the increase is. The habit matters more than the exact percentage, because the habit creates a system, and a system beats willpower every time. Now let's address the skeptics. You might say, but inflation will eat away at that $200,000. True, inflation is real. But $200,000 invested in a balanced portfolio historically outpaces inflation by 4 to 5% per year. Your real purchasing power still grows significantly. More importantly, you now have a liquid asset you can use for opportunities. A down payment, a business, early retirement. Someone who spent their raises has nothing to show but memories. Memories are nice, but memories don't pay hospital bills. Now let's run one extreme scenario. What if you start at age 30 instead of 25, and you get 4% raises with 8% returns? Your total invested raises over 20 years, roughly $150,000. Final portfolio value over $600,000. That's not a retirement, but it's a massive head start, and if you let that sit for another 10 years without adding a dime, it grows to over $1.3 million from raises alone. Do you see the leverage now? You're not working harder. You're not smarter. You're just redirecting future income before it becomes part of your spending identity. Now let's talk execution. How do you actually do this without messing up? Step 1. Automate it. The moment you get a raise, update your direct deposit or automatic investment. Send the raise amount to a separate brokerage account. Don't let it touch your checking account. Step 2. Invest in low-cost index funds, the S&P 500 or a total world stock ETF. Step 3. Ignore the balance for the first 5 years. It will feel small. That's normal. Step 4. After year 10, check it once a year. That's when the excitement begins. Step 5. Never withdraw for consumer spending. This money's job is to grow. Your base salary's job is to fund your life. Now here's the most important line in this entire video. The biggest risk to this strategy is not market crashes, it's not inflation, it's not even job loss. The biggest risk is you. Your desire to just this once take a little out. Your belief that future raises will be bigger anyway. Your quiet thought that you'll start next year. That's what kills this plan. Not bear markets. Behavior. So if you take nothing else from this video, take this. A raise is not an achievement to spend, it's a tool to deploy. You earned it. Now let it earn for you. 20 years from now, you will either look back and wish you started today, or you will look back with a portfolio that silently crossed $500,000. While your peers ask, "How did you do that?" and you simply say, "I never saw my raises." That's not magic. That's just time multiplied by discipline. Thank you for watching. If this changed how you see your next raise, consider subscribing for more advanced financial breakdowns. And remember, the best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is your next paycheck.